Hello, I'm Michael,
And I'm Brent.
and today we're going to be talking about the Mexican restaurant in Dunlap that's across from Tractors of Lap, whose name I cannot pronounce. So, isn't this your favorite Mexican place in town?
Yes.
I really like this one. I also like the one that's right next to Black Cat. For me, it's really hard to decide, but this one has legendary ham and pineapple tortas. It's it's of course ham and pineapple sandwich, but it's got jalapenos, lettuce, tomatoes, refried beans, and guacamole, and it is so good. So good. And this was actually Brent and I's second time going there. So the first time we went was before the concept of this podcast even came about. It was actually my mom's idea to start the podcast, and I'm glad she did because I've been having a lot of fun with it. But first time we go in, and the waiter is pretty rude. And I'm trying my best to rack around why that is, because he's nice to some of the other customers, but he's not nice to us. And I'm like, what's wrong with this dude? What's his problem? I was like, oh, it's probably my Golden State Warrior gear. He's probably one of those Laker fans. Or even worse, a Rockets fan. That's probably what it is. And then when we went out, Brent's like, oh, he has a thing for me and he thinks that we're dating. I was like, I'm straight. The math is not mathin'. And we went just now. Well, actually, a few hours ago. But we went today. He was not in there. We had the sweetest waitress. She was very, very nice. And what'd you get?
I got a Hawaiian fajita, which is just like, it was chicken, some bell peppers, onions, and not Hawaiian, pineapples on it. And then I also got the steak and cheese straight tacos, which was just steak, onions, and cheese.
All of what you got looked really good, especially your pineapple dish because it came out in the sizzling skillet. I'm That's whenever I get entree envy because I go to a Mexican place. There's a dish that's my favorite, but somebody orders that and I'm like, I should have got that. I should have got the sizzle meat. So I ordered a. It looks like it says polo, but I don't think that's how it's pronounced. But a polo torta, and it was the normal stuff that's with the torta: the refried beans, the guacamole, the lettuce, the tomato, and this really well seasoned chicken that I can't tell what it's supposed to taste like, but I really liked my torta. The tomato slices were gigantic. They were the size of my head, and I'm a very big tomato person. One time in kindergarten, I ate 6 tomatoes, and then the next day at school, because I was at a family gathering, and then the next day at school, I was leaking orange, and mom had to come get me early. So I'm a very big tomato person, and I was all for the tortas. One thing I recommend though, please remember moderation because Britt and I did not. We went crazy on the chips and salsa. What do you like so much about their salsa?
It just tastes like fresh and good, and I wish it'd be a little bit spicier, but still very delicious.
It is. It's really balanced, but also very layered, and everything you could want from a salsa. And you ordered some queso cheese dip.
Yep.
I loved the chips and salsa so much. So when we finally got our order, which wasn't long, they were very quick. We were both pretty full. I ate a slice. My sandwich was put in two halves. I ate half of my sandwich, and I thought I was going to explode. And how much did you eat of yours?
I ate like the street tacos. There was 3 of them, and I ate 2 of them, and then half of my fajita mix, and that was it.
It was the food was amazing, but I really wish I saved room for it. And I was tempted to steal off his plate because I used to hate guacamole for the longest time, but he had some lettuce with guac on it, that he hadn't touched, and I was like, that looks really good.
Oh, you could eat the whole plate. I don't ever use. That's like to mix with make your own fajita, and I don't ever touch that plate.
Oh, I go crazy at it. I want it. Sometimes I'll make a little bit with my fajita, and then other times I'll just eat it straight. Like, yes, I want 12 spoonfuls of lettuce. I'm just all for it. So the service is great, except for that one time. The food is great. It's clean. The bathrooms are clean. But I had two problems. When we sat down, she asked what we wanted to drink, and we both said water. And she handed Brent his water and then was like, oh, let me change your water, which was a little bit suspicious.
I think it's because we had the same colored glasses and she wanted her mixed up.
Oh, that makes more sense. But when she went to refill my water, I was getting up from my chair because I had just finished my meal. It looked like a little fly wing was at the top of my water. That was gross. And my menu still had salsa stains on it. And that was not a great way to start. And I don't mean this mean. I've had a few different items there. I like everything I've had. I'm not a fan of the fries. The fries are very, very bland. And the breading on them is just wrong. It's like, the way I would describe it is, you know, if you make like the Betty Crocker brownies and then you dump a whole bunch of barbecue sauce in it, that's basically what the fries are. It's against nature and it's really, really wrong. And I'm not a fan of it. Sorry to be so rude, but those fries are not good. Everything else was great. Skeptical about the water. I had a horchata there one time. That was wonderful. And Mom and Dad went into town earlier and they actually got me a horchata just because, and I was going to order one today. And I forgot, and then I came home and there was a horchata because they're the best parents on earth. But we hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Go to the Mexican restaurant that we can't pronounce the name of. I'm going to give it 8 tortillas. What about you?
I'd probably give it 8 as well.
This is us signing off. Bye.